Game of Thrones prequel series. Everything we know so far, including release date, cast, plot, and SP. Fans of George R.R. Martin will know that HBO series Game of Thrones is telling just one story in a universe filled with them. Considering the wide-reaching history referenced within the series, not to mention the pages of Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, the network has ample choice when it comes to commissioning future projects to tell these tales. In fact, HBO has given the green light to 5 pilot episodes for shows they're hoping will be just as much a ratings success as Thrones has been since it began in 2011. The first of these below is everything we know so far about the Game of Thrones prequel series. When does it start? A good question, and one that currently has no answer. Now the cast and who will star. The first actor to be announced was a surprising one, Naomi Watts, the Hollywood star of such films including The Ring, Birdman, and The Impossible. She'll be playing it. Fans have speculated she could be playing Nissa, the wife of ancient hero Azor Ahai. He's the Lord of Light. Watts will be starring opposite Poldark star Josh Whitehouse, who is no doubt hoping to achieve Kit Harington levels of recognition for his role in the series. HBO has also announced who will be starring in the supporting roles. There's Naomi first Game of Thrones Season 8 footage unveiled in HBO trailer. Rounding out the cast is Jamie Campbell Bower, Harlot's star Sheila Atim, who we interviewed here, Georgie Henley, Alex Sharp and Toby Rigbo, who are all hoping to become household names within the next few years. What's it about? Naturally, HBO is keeping this quite close to its chest. However, we do know it'll take places thousands of years before events depicted in Game of Thrones and will explore the horrifying secrets of Westeros history, while also finding time to fill us in on the true origins of the White Walkers. Essentially, the series will be able to provide the backstory for many things the main show didn't have time to explain in its final 6 episodes. Martin has confirmed that no Thrones characters will appear in the prequel. It's quite an obvious who's behind it. Screenwriter Jane Goldman, who co-wrote Kick-Ass, is behind the prequel. She's working close. You can find a ranking of every single Game of Thrones character from worst to best. MSN are empowering women in sport this summer. Find out more about Gallery 74 memorable quotes from Game of Thrones photos.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,